Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back in House Flipper, the Pets DLC, and we're going to be starting assignment number 7. So where is our house for today? So there's one here on the hill in that little cluster of 3. And then the second available one is the lake house with the boat dock outside of it. So I think we'll go for the slightly smaller of the two builds. So it's next to a chance to change where they had the explosion and we had to repair the damage and clean out the burnt room. Grade A Renovation. Although she's been living in Cozy Village for more than a decade, nobody knows much about her. The rumour is that she used to be a teacher and the head of one of the most prestigious schools in the country. Organised and pedantic to a fault, she has to have everything under control. Her only foible is 2 adorable cats, Merlin and Ozzy. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Miss Athena Keris. And speaking of adorable cats, all that weird crinkling noise in the background is my cat deciding to make a paper bag his bed for the day, despite the fact that there are 3 beds very close proximity to where he's trying to turn a bag into a bed. So I apologise for the noises, but I have no control over kittens. They do whatever they wish. What is going on here? Wait, is that all the furniture for the house in the front garden?
We all need order. Without it, terrifying things happen. Take my neighbors. They almost put my cat on fire. By accident, of course.
Oh, her cat was the one being chased by the dogs when the explosion happened at the other house.
My home. That's why I did so much to make your tasks unambiguous.
Oh, she's bought everything and laid it all out for us.
Furniture, tiles, paint, and bathroom fixtures. Just put it all together. Nothing beyond your capabilities, I suppose.
Yes, Athena, I can do that for you.
Do your best and make the grade.
I do have a query though. What happens if it rains? Because all your furniture is in the front garden and it would get ruined. Right, so grade A renovations. So our teacher, who is obviously a retired teacher, absolutely wants everything completely 100% under her control and to her specifications. So she's gone to the trouble of getting absolutely everything set up for us. All the paint and panels and everything are already laid out in each of the rooms, and she has all of the furniture for the house and the project in her front garden. So as long as it doesn't rain, everything's going to be great. So I think the first thing we'll do is we'll give the grass a quick cut, because she wants us to be a grade A renovation, and you don't get an A if you don't make sure that all the details are taken care of. And of course details include getting rid of all the weeds out of her front garden. And I think I might be stuck. No, I'm not. I thought I got the mower stuck then. I wonder if we can actually... Oh yes, we can. We can actually get to the very edges where she's actually got furniture. Because the way it works now, the mower can actually ignore all of it. So that makes that a little easier. So we'll have a quick scuffy around the front garden. Well, around all the gardens. Get rid of all the weeds. Give the grass a quick cut. Because we want a grade A. We want to be teacher's pet. So as long as it doesn't rain, we should be fine. So I think what we'll do is we'll be systematic then, probably. We'll try and go upstairs and... well, we'll do the outside, make sure everything's cleaned up, grass is cut, weeds are gone. Then we'll go inside and we'll probably start upstairs. It looked from the front of the house like there might be a balcony up there, so we'll take a look at that. I'm assuming there's not going to be much to clean up in her house, because it seems like Athena Keris has got absolutely everything under control, so I'm pretty sure that everything's ready for us to just crack on quickly. It does look from the amount of furniture like we're probably doing a complete renovation on the house though, so everything start to finish. So despite the explosion at the house next door, where one of Athena's cats got chased by the dog and everything just went crazy, it does appear that both of the animals survived, and that here we don't seem to have an explosion, so it should just be a fairly straightforward job here. But to be honest, the fences here have got a little bit of a change in direction because the pillars kind of stick out that little bit further, which is making it a little bit awkward to get the grass right next to the fence cut properly. And my cat has now decided the bag is not comfortable enough for a bed and has decided to move to an actual cat bed. Kittens are so uncontrollable and so unpredictable. Right, so she's not got a ton of land with her house. She's just got a little patch all the way around the edge, which will suit cats, because cats will just jump through the fence and go for a wander anywhere they want. And there in front of us, I think, is the house. Is that the house? Is that the explosion house over there? No, I don't think it is actually, is it? I think that might be the other neighbour's house that I'm not sure that we've been to yet. So I think the explosion house might be off to the right, because I think it was wasn't it a yellow house? Or am I getting the houses mixed up? But the explosion house is in this near vicinity anyway. It might be that one, I'm not sure anymore. We are now on assignment 7, so I'm afraid I'm not 100% remembering every detail about every house. But yeah, there's a group of 3 houses in this general vicinity. One we've already done, that's the explosion house. One we haven't seen yet, and then the one that we're doing here now for our teacher, Athena. So that means that the next house we'll be doing will be the lake house. Why are these weeds not cutting? Normally the weeds go down with the mower, just like the grass does. I'll have to come back and pick up those last few that don't seem to be going down. Let's see if these go... Yeah, see, those go down quite normally. It's unusual that those 3 in the backyard stayed up then, isn't it? Oops, I've got stuck on the drain pipe. There's a lot of drain pipes on this roof, look, there's like one at every pillar. So that's like 3 on the back side on its own. And there's probably 3 on the front as well, isn't there? Lots of spaces for the water to come down and off the roof. That's probably a good thing, actually. If one gets blocked up, the others can take the extra water down. Right, we're nearly there, I think, aren't we? Or are we? No, we're not. We're about more than halfway, I think, on the grass. Hello, little butterfly. You're very pretty. Right. No, these are not coming down with the mower. Interesting, huh? Let's finish the grass, and then we'll come back and grab those. I must remember there's a little patch of the grass between the 2 sets of paths. I mustn't miss that. If we're lucky, this is the last strip in this section. Might have missed a few little tiny bits there. No, we're done, I think. Right, let's grab that little section in between the 2 lots of path here. That shouldn't take long. Right, so we've got garden presentation down pretty much now. Right. So if we go around the back, we want to grab these 3 weeds. 1, 2, and 3. There. Garden presentation completed. Right, let's go through this patio door. Right, so she's got panels in this room, look, and then all the furniture is out here. So she's got panels for this room, and wallpaper for this room. So a lounge and then a kitchen diner maybe. little patio area out here. We've got scaffold in there, look, and we've got stairs up here. Right, so 2 rooms downstairs. And then upstairs. So it is quite a small house, look. So we've got, just 1 room and a bathroom. So we've got a little ensuite bathroom. So we'll start with this because having floating shower units feels really weird. So let's add the fixtures and fittings that are not... Oh no, nothing's added, right, so we'll assemble the toilet. We'll do all the fixtures and fittings in here. I think we'll start upstairs then. We'll try and do upstairs in this episode and then do downstairs in the next one, probably. The washing machine. Right, freeze the drum so it can spin. Has to be stopped for transit. There we go. That's it. Can we get the panel back on the back? There we go. Right, and then pipes. And water in. And water out. There we go. Right, so that's all those fitted. We've got a light. We need to add a towel rail. To make this a very, very simple job, well, actually moving the furniture from the front garden into the rooms might not be quite so simple, but the actual decoration and everything is perfectly simple because she's given us absolutely everything we need. We don't have to buy anything, we don't have to think about what we're doing, but it does mean that we don't have any creative freedom at all over this job. We just have to follow the instructions that we've been given. But if you were a contractor, that would actually make it a really nice and simple and easy job to do, because you can't make any mistakes because everything is being picked by them completely. So it might mean that they pick some materials that you don't like to work with though, but they can't accuse you of buying the wrong thing because they did it all for you. But yes, that's very controlling to do absolutely everything themselves, isn't it? Right, so that's a little shelf, okay. Right, so we've got like terracotta tiles on the floor, and we're going to be putting these white and orange tiles on the walls. So let's do that. It's probably going to be one of the quickest, simplest bathrooms we've ever done, isn't it? So it's better to do the tiling before you add the shower though, since the shower's already here, we're now going to have a problem with getting the tiles in behind there. We're going to have to jump up on top of something, I think, in order to get into the corner to fit it behind the shower. Yes, this is definitely one of the tile patterns that I don't tend to pick for myself. I think the main thing that put me off is one of the very, very early houses when we got the game. That tiling was on the kitchen walls in a really bad, dirty, disgusting state, and it really just put me off this tile pattern altogether. So I don't think I've ever used it since. So this expansion used it a couple of times, and actually looking at it now in its pristine state, it's actually not so bad at all. It could be quite useful in depending on your colour scheme. Right, so you shouldn't be standing on your washing machine, but I'm doing that for this particular little bit just to get in the corner, because Athena already put the shower in for me, so I couldn't reach the wall. And right, we're done. Right, so we've got a few little bits left. Can we sell them to recoup a tiny bit of money for her? Yes, look, now we've got £12 as budget, whereas we had 0 before. Oh, she's even put planks up there for us to reach across there. Oh, I wonder if we really need to go up here. Oh, we can walk on it. Okay, we can walk on it, so maybe we do need to walk on it. Shall we do some painting then? So we've got, is this the bright peach colour? I think it's the bright peach, isn't it? So we're doing bright peach on the walls, and she's got a lovely cream carpet in here, so nice and light and fresh colours. But she's not using feature walls or anything, we're just using the same paint or wallpaper or tile or whatever all the way around the room. There's no like contrast or feature wall in this one, which again makes the job even simpler. I do like to add feature walls or a little bit of different colour in your bathroom and stuff, but not for this job. Right, Peach. Yes, it's quite sunny in this particular landscape today, which is very good since all the furniture's sat out on the front. If it rains, we are so in trouble. Right. I need a little bit more just to get around the edges of the window. Remember, the game doesn't actually count the indents into the window anymore as part of the ones you actually have to paint, but I just like to complete them because I just think it feels wrong if I don't do these little indent bits here. So like this strip here doesn't count towards your total anymore, they took that off. But I just have to do them because it just doesn't feel right if I don't do them. It just feels so wrong, and I feel compelled to finish them off. So in a house like this, when it's already got nice white paint on, you can get away with it without it looking awful, but I just have to paint it. I just have to. It's a kitty quirk maybe, or is it? Is it a quirk that you feel do you feel compelled to do that yourself? Write in the comments, let me know. It's like, I just think it's a kitty quirk, but I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe other people do feel exactly the same way that I do. More paint. Right, we're going to go around the edge of the door frame. Because again, can't leave it. Even if it is fully white paint and it looks fine, I can't leave it. I have to finish it. Okay, did we get all of those bits? Yes, right. So now we want to go into the section there above the stairs. We'll see how much we can reach without using the planks. But maybe they are there for a reason. Maybe we actually do need to use them. Oh, I'm struggling to reach that. Don't think I should be. I must be in the wrong position. Let's get a little bit closer. There we go. I do like these new like circular set stairs. Where you kind of go corner around. I like that. I think it's really good. Right, so we've gone up the planks, but I'm scared of falling off, actually. I'm in a video game and I'm scared of falling off. That's not good, is it? Right, we've got across that now. I think we do actually need to be on the planks that... Oh no, I can't reach the paint. I'm going to have to jump off so I can reach the paint. Right. Now, can I reach from down here? Can we do it? We can do it underneath the window through here, I think. Oops, I went too fast. Look, that's not painted properly. Go back and do it properly, kitty. Do the job right. So, just a little bit more down here. Can we get in the corner? Oh, come on. Paint. Paint. Oh no, I've run out of paint. More paint might help, yes. If you have paint, it might help to be able to paint. Right, it's got that strip, hasn't it? So that's that side wall done. So we need that last little bit there. And then we can reach the side from here. Can we reach at the other side? We might have missed a strip there. Yeah, let's grab that. Then we've just got the top bit of the... No! Oh, look, now I've painted the ceiling instead of the top of the window. Oh no, I see a potential problem with being able to paint ceilings now, because it's possible to paint the ceiling when you mean to paint the top of the window. That is a potential problem. I'm now going to have to buy some white paint, aren't I? Right, so we just need this one. No, not the ceiling. Not the ceiling, kitty. The top of the window, not the ceiling. Okay. No, not the ceiling. No, right, let's try going up the boards. Can we get the top of the... Yes, that's better. Right, so you have to be very careful now, because we can paint the ceiling, to not hit the ceiling when you're trying to do the top of the window. I now need some white paint, don't I? So, no, not with, right, store. Walls. No, floor and ceiling. No, walls. No, ceiling. No, yeah, walls, because paint's under walls, not ceiling. Alright. Yay. I'm losing it. Right, we want white, don't we? So if we go for grayscale, should be white under there. Let's get the smallest pot, because we only need to paint out 2 little squares where I accidentally painted the wrong thing. But we want a grade A from Athena, so we have to do this right, look. Right, so if I put that there and paint that white, that should... Yeah, success! Right, let's get rid of all the evidence. I did not make a mistake. Don't tell Athena. There we go. But if I hadn't have sold the extra tiles from the bathroom earlier, I would not have been able to buy the white paint in order to fix my little mistake. Right, so we do have a patio. Right, so she wants us to put 2 Gloria light puffs and a Hermes round bedside table on the patio. So let's go and have a look. Kitchen cabinets, bed, kitchen cabinets. There's a couple of poofs. These are the Gloria poofs, aren't they, for the so where's the little table then? Could it be this little round one there? Are there any more tables? Don't think there are any more little tables, so I'm assuming then it has to be that round one. So these 2 and then the dark little round table. I wonder if we can take it up the scaffold. Can we? Yes. Right, let's go get the other one. Because they're quite big. I think trying to get the furniture in through the front door could be kind of difficult. So I think the scaffolding was meant to make it easier to get the furniture up here. Right, so if we put them kind of in this section over here, because that looks like the biggest section. And if we rotate this into the corner, like so, and then the table can either go in the corner or between them in the front. So I think it's going to be that little round one near much of the bedroom furniture, because I don't see any other little tables. There's the beds, that's going to definitely have to go upstairs as well, isn't it? That's a huge cat tree for her cats. Yeah, it's got to be this one, because I don't see any other little tables. So that should be all the pieces. Yeah, the Hermes round bedside table. So that, yes, that's the one. Yeah, I think I like it there in the corner, because if it's in front of them, you could like trip over them as you're trying to move around the balcony, so it's better in the corner. We need to sell the other pot of paint. And then we want that great big, the bed definitely has to come in here. Getic double bed, we saw that. A couple of bedside tables, I saw those. So we'll try and start with the bed, because that's the biggest item. We would definitely need help to get that inside the house if we were doing this job in real life. In fact, that would be a really difficult piece to get in. Right, let's put it under the window. So, bedside tables, oh, the cat tree needs to come up here, that's huge. We might need to move the bed across, because that cat tree is absolutely huge, and then that is a huge wardrobe as well. Right, so that's quite a lot of big pieces of furniture to go up here. Well, this is kind of awkward. Even in the game, this is really awkward. In real life, this would be absolutely terrible. You'd have to take pieces apart or completely remove balcony doors and things to be able to get these pieces of furniture in. So if we put that over there, will that... well, it's not next to the wall. Let's move that across just a little bit more. Can we have enough space for the cat tree in this corner? The cat tree looks huge, so I think we might have to rearrange things. That is like the biggest cat tree I have ever seen. My cats would adore that, but I simply don't have space in my house for something like that. Now, will the cat tree go in this corner? Because if it would, that would make things easier, and it won't, so I think it's going to have to go over here. Which means I think we might have to move the bed a bit. I wonder if the wardrobe can possibly fit there and still leave access. Will it fit on the side wall there? Is that big enough? I don't think it is. So what else have we got? The 2 little bedside tables, wall clock, standing mirror and night lights. Alright, so there's no other big pieces of furniture to go in, so we might be okay. If she had like chests of drawers and things as well, we would be struggling to fit things, I think. Right, can we remove... I can't remove the pallets. Oh, I can't remove those. Okay. Well, we'll have to leave that for Athena then. I would have said a grade A means we got rid of them for her, but we obviously can't, so... We want these bedside tables, I think, next, don't we? Yeah. Bedside tables, then we want 2 lamps there. That's probably the night lamps. Oh, there's the clock and the mirror. Right, so that's all of the pieces then for the... finishing the bedroom off. Right, so we then want to put this over in this corner, I think. Kind of rotate it a bit. And maybe even move it slightly further forward so we've got space for the... Yeah, maybe slightly further forward so there's space for the bedside table and light at each side of the bed. And we saw all the pieces that we needed, so we just need to ferry them inside now. And these are small enough so you could actually go through the main door and up the stairs as well. So let's do this one first and then we can see if we've got the mirror in a decent place. Yeah, I think that's going to work like that. Grab the second one. Oh, no, grabbed the wrong thing. Just hope her cat doesn't launch itself off the cat tree and onto the nightlight and squish everything. Right, so there's a clock there. And then there's a clock over here. But I think the one for the bedroom is this wooden one. So where do we have to put that? Can we put it here? Would that be sensible? No, let's put it over here. Yeah, and then just the 2 night lights and that's everything done. So that was the correct clock. And the night lights I think are right here next to some more cat stuff. Yeah. Let's see about going inside, shall we, this time? Oops, I kind of missed going around the corner there. So that's one. Oh, which way around shall we go? There we go. That feels kind of awkward, yeah. Having to pick everything up out of the garden and then move it is actually feeling rather awkward. But it's interesting to be given the job like this. It just shows us how much freedom we normally do have on the assignments. Because this time we have none at all, we just have to go through all the motions and just decide where the pieces go. That's the only freedom we've got, is the orientation of the bits. See, also I would like to put like a rug or something in there as well, because I think it looks a little plain. There we go, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.